KOSTAT-UNFPA
Summer
Summer
Seminar on
Population.
Population.
My name is Dendi Handiyatmo. I am a senior statistician with experience in various roles, including as a lecturer for official statistics course and in the Provincial Statistics Office, where I focus on field data collection. Currently, I work at BPS Statistics Indonesia in the Directorate of Population and Labor Statistics based in Jakarta. I hold master degree in population and labor studies from the University of Indonesia 2009 and a bachelor degree in statistics from the Jakarta Statistics Institute in 2001. I participate in second KOSTAT Summer Seminar on Population in 2015. The seminar significantly deepened my understanding of demographic theory, helping me better assess the accuracy and fairness of my country data. The insights I gained were invaluable, especially in identifying key demographic indicators. Even after returning to Indonesia, the KOSTAT continued to share infographic on population trends across the region, which broadened my perspective on demographic change in various countries. One of the most fascinating topics I encountered was the material of life table. This topic, along with other advances of demographic concepts, enhanced my ability to apply this method to analyze local data. The knowledge I gained not only increased my respect among colleagues who began referring to me as a demographer, but also ignited my passion to develop a life table using Indonesia population mortality data. This experience has shaped my approach to population analysis and reinforced my commitment to improving statistic practice in my country. After attending the second KOSTAT seminar in 2015, I adopt a more methodical approach to my work. The seminar emphasized the importance of analyzing data before publication, which led me to focus on generating trends and comparison across province and district. This shift is approach enhanced my ability to provide reliable insight on the key demographic indicators such as population size, growth rates, fertility, mortality, and employment projection. A major application of this knowledge was in the project to compile the Indonesian life table. My team faced several challenges, including issues with the data quality and reliability of death registration. Despite this obstacle, we used data from the 2010 and 2020 population censuses, which provide mortality information for 2009, 2010, and 2017, 2022. One key lesson I learned from the seminar was the importance of analyzing mortality patterns at the local level by comparing this pattern with a burial site record. We were able to gain more accurate estimate of mortality rates and improve our life table model. This project has been instrumental in enhanced demographic analysis in Indonesia. As demographer, my future career plans focus on tracking and following urbanization trends and their impact on society, the economy, and the environment. I aim to study how population growth, density, and migration patterns intersect with the resources scarcity and shape the future of agriculture system. This insight will be crucial as urbanization continues to reshape our world. I also plan to work closely with policymakers to design effective public health and social welfare policy. A key global is to develop my communication skill so I can effectively explain complex demographic trends to the public, whether through the media of public speaking engagement. This is essential for contributing to public policy discussion that address demographic challenges. In my home country, the spirit of demographic science is declining, so sharing experience and knowledge with the college is increasingly important. And as global interconnection grows, international collaboration on demographic research will be vital to shaping population policy and achieving development goals. Regular meeting with the Asia Pacific region to discuss population indicator will also be crucial for fostering share understanding and solution. A demographer can follow the development of seminar topic that suit their interests, or demographer can contribute new insights. A demographer need to build a network to college and expert. Networking can lead to future collaboration, joint publication, or exchange of valuable ideas. Demographer need to be open to insight from related disciplines such as economics, sociology, public health, the environment, and the urban planning, because all of them influence population pattern.
I currently serve as a monitoring and evaluation specialist with an international NGO. I hold a PhD degree in population studies from the International Institute for Population Sciences, Mumbai, India. My expertise includes developing theory of change and publishing scholarly articles. To date, I have authored over 150 research papers in international peer-reviewed journals. Additionally, I am proud to be an early career fellow with FP 2030 USA. So in 2019, I had the privilege of attending the KOSTAT-UNFPA summer seminar on population in the Republic of Korea held from July 29 to August 9. During this seminar, I participated in two pivotal workshops: analysis of demographic data using GIS technology and method for analyzing life course. The workshop on analysis of demographic data using GIS technology provided an in-depth understanding of how Geographic Information System (GIS) can be utilized to analyze demographic data at macro and micro levels. Through this workshop, I gained insights into how various methodologies can be applied using GIS technology in the field of public health. This experience broadened my perspective on utilizing GIS technology to present large-scale data through maps, making it easier for policymakers to understand and interpret. The second workshop, Method for Analyzing the Life Course, introduced me to a comprehensive framework for understanding how cumulative experiences and exposures influence life outcomes. It encouraged me to critically examine how life events shape an individual's knowledge, attitude, and practices, enriching my analytical approach to studying population dynamics. Building on knowledge gained from the analysis of demographic data using GIS technology workshop, I authored 3 research papers published in esteemed international journals like Children and Youth Services Review, International Journal of Equity in Health, and BMC Public Health. These studies showcase the utility of GIS technology, particularly through QGIS software, to uncover significant spatial patterns in public health and equity-related domains. One of my most notable projects involved creating migration map using QGIS, producing nearly 100 detailed visualizations that illustrated migration dynamics and population movement across various regions of India. Additionally, GIS technology has been integral to my role as a M&E specialist, where incorporating QGIS into monitoring system enabled real-time visualization of geographic data collected during field surveys. Similarly, Applying insight from the method for analyzing the life course workshop, I published 5 research papers leveraging longitudinal and cross-sectional datasets, as well as 5 additional papers from my PhD dissertation. All of these studies utilized a life course approach to examine how critical life events shape important health outcomes and associated behaviors. A central aspect of my work involves developing survey instruments where the life course perspective has been invaluable. This approach emphasizes that outcomes are rarely the result of abrupt changes but are often shaped by gradual, cumulative influences over one's individual's life. This perspective is particularly beneficial when working with cross-sectional datasets, helping to avoid the common pitfall of interpreting associations as the result of immediate factors alone. As a demographer, my future career plans are rooted in advancing evidence-based decision making to address pressing public health and social challenges. Leveraging my expertise in GIS and life course approaches, I aim to contribute designing and implementing innovative solutions in the field of public health, population dynamics, and equity. In my country, India, there is immense potential to harness spatial analytics and longitudinal perspectives to inform policies related to migration, urbanization, and public health. I plan to focus on projects that integrate GIS technology to visualize and analyze population trends, enabling policymakers to address disparities and plan intervention effectively. For instance, creating dynamic migration maps and tracking population movements can significantly help in urban planning, disaster response, and resource allocation. Moreover, I aspire to expand the application of the life course approach in studying critical health outcomes. By developing robust survey instruments and employing both cross-sectional and longitudinal datasets, I aim to provide deeper insights into how early life events and cumulative exposures shape health trajectories. This approach is particularly relevant for tackling complex issues such as maternal and child health, mental health, and aging population. Ultimately, my goal is to build a career that not only advances in the field of demography, but also makes tangible contribution to improve lives, particularly in underserved and vulnerable communities. My advice would be to first define clear objectives for what you hope to achieve during this summer seminar. Whether it's gaining new skills, deepening your understanding of specific methodologies, or building professional connections, having a focus will guide your experience. Engage actively in the sessions, ask questions, and interact with both instructor and the peers, those who have participated in the workshop to foster valuable networks. Preparation is the key. Familiarize yourself with the seminar topic in advance so you can maximize your learning. Stay open to new ideas and think about how you can apply what you learned to enhance your research and professional projects. After the seminar, take some time to reflect on the knowledge gained and maintain connection with fellow participants. This experience is an excellent opportunity to enrich your skills and broaden your professional perspective.
My name is Yoon, and I'm a PhD student at Seoul National University, majoring in public health policy. My research interests focus on family health, with a particular emphasis on fertility and caregiving. I'm passionate about exploring how resources are distributed within families and how these impact the health status of family members. In the future, through my research, I hope to contribute to the development of better public health policy in Korea. I enrolled in summer seminar this year. In the fertility workshop, I studied various indicators for international comparisons during class. Also, by using actual WHO data, I learned how to calculate those fertility indicators and how to compare fertility rates internationally. The professor not only discussed data analysis, but also provided opportunities for students to engage in ongoing discussions about how to interpret data and understand differences between countries. Hence, I had the opportunity to reflect on the causes of the declining birth rate in our country. Furthermore, from the beginning, I was eager to learn methodologies of demography to apply them into my public health policy research. In fact, I really wondered how I could analyze the influencing factors on fertility in academic research because there would be so many potential factors. In the fertility workshop, I created time length variables using survey questions about the date of childbirth on my own. This allowed me to understand the specific structure of survival data. After processing the data, I analyzed summary statistics such as the mean time when fertile women bear their first child using this data. Additionally, I drew graphs to visualize all respondents' event times such as Kaplan-Meier curve and investigated potential factors which could influence on their childbirth by performing log-rank tests. I expanded on the discussions about different policies and cultures of fertility with my classmates during the fertility workshop to write my research proposal. I am currently working on turning it into a research article. Typically, I aim to empirically compare the structure of maternity leave policy across countries, including the number of leave days and the extent of paid coverage, and explore directions for improvement in our country's maternity leave policy. Furthermore, analysis experience of survival data equipped me with the tools and insights necessary for analyzing the effect of public health policy. As a result, I presented my research titled The Impact of Risk Perception of COVID-19 Pandemic on the Health Policy Compliance, which was performed using survival analysis at the autumn annual conference of the Korean Association of Health Economics and Policy. I conducted Cox regression to examine the relationship between risk perception of COVID-19 and vaccination compliance during COVID-19 pandemic. In the finding of my research, as individual risk perception of COVID-19 got severe, people were more likely to get earlier vaccination. This relationship was significant only among multi-person households and those with young child. The methodologies I used were applications of approaches learned in the fertility analysis course. My future career plans involving deepening my research on public health policy to minimize negative impact of rapid population changes, such as low fertility and an aging society. I aim to capture the broader social implications of demographic changes by adopting an interdisciplinary approach. Additionally, I plan to analyze public policies from various countries that respond to demographic shifts, offering policy solutions that take both local and global implications into account. In fact, communicating in English isn't easy for me, so attending classes and discussing with others in English was quite challenging. However, I truly believe that participating in this course was the right decision. I had the opportunity to meet people from various countries and share thoughts and solutions regarding demographic issues. I would encourage others not to hesitate in taking the course, as it offers valuable insights and is an enriching experience.
I'm Diksha Rani. So currently I am a doctoral fellow at International Institute for Population Studies, IIPS Mumbai. Uh, my work focuses on child nutrition and anthropometric failure indicators in India. So I hold a bachelor's degree in geography from Patna Women's College, Patna University, and it is that place where I grew my interest in demography as I learned about one paper called Population Geography, and from there I grew interest for the demography, and later on I earned a master's in population studies from IIPS Mumbai, and I'm currently conducting my PhD research under the supervision of Dr. H. Loden. I participated in the 11th KOSTAT Summer Seminar, which was held in 2024. So the seminar provided me with a wealth of knowledge and practical skills that significantly enhanced my understanding of demography. One of the key insights I gained was the importance of practical application of the theoretical concept, whatever I studied, maybe here as a part of my curriculum or there. And the faculties who were experts in their respective fields, they emphasized hands-on learning, allowing me to see how demographic theories could be applied in real-world scenarios. So the intensive pace of the course was a little challenging for me because it was very exhausting, but at the same time, all of it was rewarding and all of it was worth it. It requires us to absorb a significant amount of information, quickly, but the supportive faculty and teaching assistants were always available to provide the guidance and clarification whenever we needed. So this environment overall fostered a deep understanding of fertility and mortality, which are the two main key areas of population studies. And the seminar has also highlighted the value of networking and collaboration, which was very, very important and unique about any international seminar or conference in general. This one in particular. So interacting with fellow participants from diverse background and countries enriched my learning experience and provided opportunities for future professional relationships. Overall, the seminar was transformative, reinforcing my passion for demography and equipping me with the skills and knowledge to advance my research and career further. So the knowledge I gained from 11th KOSTAT Summer Seminar held in 2024 proved invaluable in my academic and professional pursuits. Specifically, one significant application was in developing study material for national eligibility tests in India. Prior to the seminar, I had begun creating study resources for the same exam, but they were in a raw form and not ready for the publication. The insights and methodologies I learned in the seminar enabled me to refine and enhance these materials, incorporating practical applications and hands-on approaches emphasized during the workshop. So after that, I successfully published some part of the study material on Amazon, which received positive feedback from the students who are preparing for the NET. And the seminar's focus on practical application and interactive learning greatly influenced the content, whatever I have created, and which made it more engaging and effective. Additionally, for this content creation of the study material of one of the significant exams held in India for population studies, I collaborated with Chandrima Paul. She's a colleague. I met her here at IIPS and during the seminar to further develop these resources. Her expertise complemented in mine, and together we created a comprehensive materials that addressed the needs of the NET aspirants in our country. Moreover, I applied advanced mortality techniques learned about the seminar to analyze Indian census unit level data, uh, which is available upon request in India. So this analysis will contribute to my ongoing research on child nutrition and anthropometric failure, providing deeper insights and supporting the development of more targeted interventions. So overall, the seminar's influence on my work has been profound, enhancing both my research and contribution to the academic community. I hope I get to attend such further seminars in future so that I'll be able to produce some of the study materials for international audience. So that's the use that I made out of this seminar so far, and I'm looking forward to publishing more materials from this. So my future career plans as a demographer are centered on containing my research on child nutrition and demography. I aim to leverage my expertise to contribute significantly to public health initiatives in India, focusing on improving nutritional outcomes for the children under 5. By addressing anthropometric failures and its determinants, I hope to inform policies and intervention that can mitigate stunted growth and other related issues from early stage of the childhood. I also plan to expand my work in developing educational resources. Like I said, the success of my published studies materials for national eligibility test had inspired me to create more comprehensive and accessible resources for the students and researchers in the field of population studies internationally, and collaboration with fellow demographers like I had one with one of my colleagues. I'm planning to do that. And furthermore, I'm eager to continue engaging in international collaboration and attending global seminars to stay updated with the latest advancement in the demography and innovative approaches and global perspectives to the demographic challenges which we face in India. And ultimately, my goal is to bridge the gap between research and practical application, ensuring my work positively impacts both academia and public health in meaningful ways. So these are my future plans. For demographers considering the summer seminar on population, my top tip is to engage fully with the theoretical and practical aspects of the program. I would suggest be open to networking and collaboration, connect with the peers, faculties to enrich your learning experience. Don't shy away from asking questions, seek clarification when needed. Lastly, take advantage of the hands-on session to apply what you learn in real-world scenario. So this will greatly enhance your understanding and skills. So if at all you get the chance, please don't miss this chance, because this is one of the significant thing which you'll do as a student or whatever you're doing, if at all you're interested in the field of demography. So this is one of the key seminars which I have attended in my life, and I'm gonna remember it for my life, and I'm gonna use whatever skills that I learned there. So I would suggest all my fellow demographers that if they get the chance to attend the seminar, I think they definitely should, and when they will come there, they will learn about the advantages of this seminar. So that would be my advice.
My name is Ilgi, and I was born in Istanbul, Turkey. Over the past decade, I have lived and worked in various countries, gaining diverse international experience. I have a PhD from the University of Sorbonne in France, and then my research focused on refugee demographics. In addition to my academic background, I have the last 8 years working in the humanitarian sector. My experience includes roles with international NGOs, and World Food Program, and then recently I've been serving as a Statistics and Data Analysis Officer with the UNHCR, and I'm leading the data analysis team within the Global Survey section. So I joined the seminar in 2018, and I participated in a seminar that focused on subnational population projections, which proved to be incredibly beneficial because at the time I was working on the largest humanitarian cash transfer program called ESSN that was targeting Syrian refugees who were in Turkey, and that was initiated as part of the EU-Turkey agreement to support those who fled the Syrian conflict that started in 2011. And the program aimed to assist the most vulnerable Syrian refugees, reaching 1.7 million beneficiaries by that time. And a key challenge was to project beneficiary numbers for the next 5 years. That was a critical task for securing the necessary funding and ensuring program sustainability. The seminar that I attended provided innovative methods and tools that were instrumental in developing these population projections that enhanced the program planning and impact eventually. I remember I began working on the population projections that we worked during the seminar, and I tried to do the projections for the humanitarian cash transfer program on the number of beneficiaries. And to address the diverse audiences effectively, I remember I worked on 2 different presentations. One was tailored for more technical audience to talk about the innovation and the techniques. Another one was for more non-technical people. And this approach ensured that the methodology resonated with both groups and met the specific needs of each group. So in the end, I authored a brief methodological paper explaining the approach. And about a week later, I was asked to present by our country representative in World Food Program Turkey, who was very, very interested in the methodology. And then I worked to find a balance between the technicality and accessibility of the paper. And the presentation was very successful, and then the country representative used the results not only for future budgeting, but also for shaping the public policies and engaging donors for the humanitarian cash transfer program that demonstrated the practical value of the methodology in planning and decision making. Yes, so I think I'm very lucky to work in both academic and practical environment because my work is currently focusing on forcibly displaced populations. And I think demography and population statistics are not just my professional interest, but also my passion. So bringing them together and improving the human lives is very, very precious for me. So in my work, I focus on, again, forcibly displaced populations who are often overlooked due to absence of reliable and sound statistical data in the field. So my goal is to continue contributing to the humanitarian sector by enhancing data availability and improving statistical knowledge using all these demographic and statistical methods. Through my work, I'm hoping to also continue advocating for the inclusion and visibility of those who are often forgotten in the numbers. I definitely do. So I believe that demography is a very powerful tool. It unveils the true needs of societies and specifics of population groups, and enabling targeted interventions that can foster meaningful change. And then I think the summer seminar provides a unique opportunity to connect with highly skilled colleagues from all around the world while learning. So I recommend embracing the experience, making friends, sharing knowledge, eating, laughing, collaborating, and enjoy being surrounded by fellow demographers where you can share your passion and talk about demography all day long.
KOSTAT-UNFPA
Summer Seminar on Population.